Ohayo gozaimasu! Konnichiwa, konbawa, guten morgen, guten tag, guten abend, guten nacht, buenos dias, buenos noches, buenos tardes, bonjour, bonsoir, bienvenue, buongiorno, ahoy, akosamash, annyeonghaseyo, assalamu alaikum, shalom, makari maka, jindobra, kiora, what it do? Hi, how are you? Good morning, it's early morning streaming, it's early, it's morning, we're streaming. I missed yesterday entirely. Let's talk. Let's chat. I knew I had to go. I had a busy day yesterday as far as work was concerned. But I prepared. Swear to God, I prepared. Like fucking hand over heart, I had a battle plan for this. I recorded a video to specifically play yesterday morning. Right? It's like an hour and 23 minutes of me playing a game, and I was gonna have it run with a pre-recorded. I've done it in the past. It worked fine with like StreamerBot and OBS. The last time I did it, yeah, I fucked up and then it didn't start. So there was nothing yesterday. Hey, I guess the plus side is I now have like an emergency backup recording I can play at any point in time. I might just like run that later on today. Anyways, just give it kind of, no reason to key start forever. Was playing a game called Sashingo, so like whatever. But yeah, sorry about that if anyone was noticing and caring, and that's what happened. I tried to accommodate and I failed. But other than that, busy, tired, busy. But we're back. We're still here. I figured I'd spend a little bit more time playing Maid Cafe on Electric Street. I started playing it the other day. Cat's getting upset. Cat is getting down because I'm talking. It's no longer quiet. I also might be like done with it after this playthrough. I got nothing against visual novels. It's just they are by themselves, in and of themselves. And semi-ironically, I talked about this when we played Sakura Wars not too long ago. I find them to be a little bit boring. There's just not enough game in the game for me, right? To arguably use like the term incorrectly, like from board game, from the board game terminology. There's not enough crunch for me, right? It's not crunchy enough. It's a lot of fluff and not much substance. Visual novels tend to be. That's not to say I don't like some visual novels. Doki Doki Literature Club was an experience for all who. And I mean, hey, I own it on the Switch. It's a great game, but I think that's a great game. I think that's a great game because of the kind of the commentary it makes about that type of game. And that's not something that every game of that genre can do effectively. Like, right? Like, only you can only have a parody of something when the thing exists. Right? Does that make sense? Like, you have to have a baseline of something, or not even necessarily a parody, but like a how about this? Like a subversion of it. You can only subvert that which you currently have. And Doki Doki Literature Club did a great job of that. It was a subversion of that type of game, right? By where they took the characters, how the game itself you physically interacted. That was a unique experience, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. For the most part, I just kind of don't give a shit about visual novels. And I've tried. Oh, how I've tried. You have no idea how I've tried. I'd love to be like a dude who's like super into Tokimeki Memorial games. Like, I'd love to be that dude. That'd be fucking rad. It's just not my thing. And not being advertised as such, a Maid Cafe on Electric Street, it seems to be very much a visual novel. Steam has it as a simulation RPG, which is more of what I would like, right? More of what I would be into, but it doesn't actually seem to be the case. So I wanted to really take one more crack at it, right? We played it for like an hour and a half, and I'm sure the first 45, 50 minutes of it was just kind of like, hey, we're world building. We have a story to tell. So having gotten past that and now like gotten into day 2, I'd like to think that we are now going to know what the game really is. So I'm guessing that I might play it and just be like, yeah, this is just a visual novel. It's a visual novel with a little bit of additional on top of it, and then, and you know, maybe that's enough. I like Danganronpa, right? That's a visual novel with a little bit on top of it, but it's telling an interesting story. Maybe this would be it, or maybe this will just be the last time I played Maid Cafe, and we can move on from it. Either way, let's hop on in, get into our Maid Cafe, and then wonder why these controls are behaving so differently. All right. Well, I had a controller last time, didn't I? Step one. Step one is we weren't using mouse and keyboard. So let's run me to that while we're at it. While I'm doing this, how are you doing? Hopefully you had a good day. If you have any major plans for the holidays coming up, I hope they're all coming together nicely. We neither do nor don't have major plans. All right, load. So auto save 9 o'clock. One day since that's our most recent one. All right, let's get into this. So what have we established so far? We are the manager of the Maid Cafe, Maid Cafe, but we're basically doing it so that we don't become homeless. We're doing it for the apartment that's above it. There is the main girl, I guess, girl number one, Shiro, who has been working in the cafe for a year, despite there not being a manager, because the manager went off to some desert island, tropical island, to find his kidnapped girlfriend or something like that. I'm paraphrasing. And they're running out of savings, and so they don't want the cafe to close. So we're gonna keep the cafe open. And then so we ran into chick whose name I don't remember, pink-haired chick, who turns out Shiro is actually friends with online. And now they meet IRL by accident because they play a game together, the Magical Angel battle game that they play together. And so we've convinced other girl to join us in the cafe so we can help keep the cafe afloat, because we need 2 people to run the cafe. And now we're waking up here into day 2 to presumably hit the meat of the matter of what this game actually is. I hear a voice whispering in your ear. How the fuck did they know that? Is that directed to me or the character? Because I do have that. The voice sounds like cheerful Miss. Oh no, it's different. It's a different voice. That's no. That's not my voice. No, it is not. When was the last time I could sleep until I woke up naturally without being awakened by an alarm clock first? It's about the same amount of time as I've been able to wake up naturally without being woken up by a cat or a wife. I don't know, sometime last week. You slowly open your eyes. Ah, here we are. Main mission. Press the G key or down on the directional pad to check your smartphone, check your line messages. Okay, because Shiro was supposed to give us her phone number. I'm like, no, come on, we're in Japan. We're gonna get online, right? Miyu is the other girl. We also ran into Favna, the Lolita character, who dropped a necklace and was talking as if they were like some sort of, I don't know, mystic oracle. Could you come down? Good morning. Could you come down to the cafe manager? Sure. Okay, cool. Anything else here? I like a good in-video game cell phone. What do we have in our bag so far? We have 1 free ticket to the Miracle Maid Cafe, which is kind of the mainstream Maid Cafe that we're kind of competing with. An old notebook. Includes recipes. Latte espresso, cafe au lait, foie espresso. You must get proper rest and open the cafe next to the Adventurous Tavern. Oh, so these are the little things that we run across in the loading screens. Got it. You can sell items by, at this restaurant, you can relieve fatigue by eating out. Phrasing. But you can relax and relieve more fatigue by visiting the public bath. Buy recipes to unlock coffee ingredients, help furniture stores. Help out at the furniture store so your tables can be repaired more quickly. Apparently your tables need repair. Doing part-time jobs at restaurants is a way to earn some more pocket money. Something good might happen if you befriend the black cat. Again, big fan of black cats. Good morning. Why is my chat hidden? What? Oh shit! Now Taltube, good morning. Thank you for stopping by. How are you on this glorious Beneluxian afternoon-ish. Late morning, early afternoon. Love black cats. Big fans of them. Fixing your hairstyle might make you a sight for store eyes and relieve some of your staff's fatigue. Alright, let's see if we can make heads or tails of this. And for some reason, the controls are not working. Oh, there it goes. A strange delay. Alright. Still can't use the... Nope, still can't. Nope. We're gonna go down to Maid Cafe. Good, bit of a slow start. Haven't done much besides bits of GFX editing. Oh, watch it. Oh, look at you. What are you editing, huh? Like, talk to me. Like, don't be coy here. Like, let's... You know me, I love technology. Like, what are you getting into? Like, huh? What are we using? We using Photoshop? See, I know the terms. Was editing your Twitch emotes. Nice. Okay. I have to spend a little bit more attention on my Twitch emotes. I have, it's so hard for me to get time. What little time I have like an hour and a bit in the morning and I stream. And then, I work most of the day. I make dinner. I hang out with my wife. A couple hours, go to bed. And then weekends, I gotta catch up everything. Like, I don't have that much time. Use GIMP yourself. There's nothing wrong with GIMP. I taught Photoshop for years and years and years. And I've been unable to completely disabuse myself. I've been mostly able to successfully exit, like, the Adobe sphere of stuff. Ginnerbomb, I'm alive and use GIMP as well. I know you use the GIMP. Jin, that's why I tell everyone you're out there using the GIMP. I've been able to successfully disabuse myself of most things Adobe. I can't get out from underneath Photoshop, and I can't get out from underneath Illustrator. No one does a fucking Bezier pen tool like Illustrator. I don't know why. It should not be this complicated. It really shouldn't. But for the life of me, fucking Inkscape, Critia, you name it, like, no one does Bezier pen tools right, and that's how I draw, is with the Bezier pen tool. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know what to do with myself. So Photoshop is a little bit of laziness. Illustrator is basically like, yo, what the fuck? Come on, guys. Like, this is a simple type thing. But I'm out of Lightroom for the most part. I'm completely out of Adobe Bridge. I'm divorcing myself from Google Photos. I bought a copy of Exire Photo, which is like an AI asset management. It goes through, it sorts my photos, it parses them, it lets me tag them, right? I want to find a picture of my wife, I type her name in, boom, here's all her photos from my desktop, not from Google Photos. But yeah, that's, I've tried. Premiere, I've abandoned Premiere. I haven't touched Premiere or After Effects. I'm now completely DaVinci Resolve, but yeah, I had many years back, but never really got into it. Just pray and hope to God it works when I use GIMP. You'll be fine. You're an intelligent man. Hopefully you guys are both doing good. Again, that was a fantastic session of D&D. I'm sorry I wasn't able to listen to all of it. It's one of these things where I get a little time here and there. But if anyone watching, make sure that you're following and watching Taltube for the world's greatest Minecraft. Actually, it's not even like the world. I've heard that it's Earth and like surrounding areas. Moon and Mercury, but I don't know about Mars. There might be people on Mars playing better Minecraft than Taltube, but I don't think it is. And Gin is playing everything, including some fantastic D&D sessions with who else in it? Handsome Jack. Who am I forgetting? But everyone who's in it, it's a delight to listen to, and I do recommend it. But here we are in our cafe, our lovely cafe, on Electric Street, as the title indicates. Still struggling with to do something here and trying to get a tool function. Got basics I'm currently using down it. Got it. It's learning new software is always like that, right? You have an idea of what you want to do, but you can't get it done. So here's Shiro. We're downstairs. Miyu wanted to show her. Again, I feel weird talking over the voice actors, so I might just let them. I might let them talk. Mars does have great Minecrafters, yeah. The planet is one big mine. They call it a mine. D&D was fun. We had to end early. I was really sick. You didn't sound awesome, but You toughed it out, and there's something noble about that. I'm not going to talk over the voice actors, so we'll let them. Now that she mentions it, something smells good. Oh, there's Miyu out there cooking up a storm, wearing a different outfit. It might not look like it, but I'm actually pretty good at cooking. I make my own meals at home. Miyu, we ran into, like I said, that's Shiro's friend, who they're friends online, and then they met at an arcade, coincidentally, like at the last moment when we needed to find a second girl to be a maid for the Maid Cafe, or the Maid Cafe was going to shut down. So, they're homies way back. They play video games online. Playing video games online with people is kind of weird. Please take a seat, manager. Miyu brings you breakfast from the kitchen. It's a bacon cheese... Oh, that actually sounds great. A bacon and cheese toast sandwich sounds amazing right now. Look at the sandwich. Thank you for the food. You take a bite of the sandwich. It's really good. It's just a simple sandwich, but the bread is perfectly toasted, the bacon wonderfully crisp, and the cheese delightfully melty. Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't be able to make something this good yourself, but a good bacon and cheese sandwich is, take your time, kid, is a hell of an item. Miyu watches as you eat. You tell her it's delicious, and she smiles happily at the compliment. I can tell by the achievements that there's absolutely like a romance dating simulator aspect to this, because Steam gives it away. Like, again, Steam does not build this as a romance game. Steam does not build this as a visual novel, right? Nothing of the sort, since it's an RPG and a simulator. But there's 100% like an achievement just called Shiro Root End, right? And Miyu Root End. So presumably that's like, hey, you wound up with this chick, although unlikely to be in any sort of lascivious way. Not in the way that would be fun. Yeah, what she said. Let's talk about the shifts. I'm having some milk tea, royal milk tea, while I'm at it, to stay in cafe mode and get a little bit of caffeine because I'm dragging ass. Please come to the waiting room. Wait, where's the waiting room? Find Shiro in the break room. Ah, Fua break room. Please do. Bitch, we got a whiteboard?
Vegemai just raided with the viewers.
PG me! Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the raid. You guys catch me at the most auspicious time of learning how to play the cafe. Good comments. Maids ahoy. Raiders, thank you for stopping by. I will give you the real quick background. I'm Blaine. Blainezilla. You can call me Blainezilla. The picture, that's legally distinctive video game dinosaur. We're not getting sued by anyone anytime soon, right? That's legally distinctive video game dinosaur. I'm Blainezilla. Playing random games, as always. There's no real consistency. It's the ADHD manifest large. And today we're playing Maid Cafe on Electric Street. We're on day 1, with it being a day 0. So it's the second day, but day 1. Of the first day seemed like it was mostly exposition about here's the story, here's who you are, you work at a miserable job, but now, on the cusp of being homeless, this Maid Cafe needs you, and now this is Shiro, and Shiro's going to show us how to run the Maid Cafe. We're about to choose management. Join us if you will, and I hope that you will find this as fascinating as we all do. Or at least I do, or at least someone does. Choose preparations. I'm trying hard not to talk over the voice actresses because it feels rude. It feels like I'm actually interrupting them, but I don't know who all understands Japanese for it to actually matter. We decide each person's responsibility before we open each day. Makes sense. Please assign someone to the kitchen. So we have Shiro, who is girl number A. It's the first one we run into. And Miyu, who we picked up yesterday, is friends with Shiro from the internet, though. Miyu can cook. So, I mean, culinary skills. So why wouldn't we... Yeah, service skills 4 for Shiro, culinary skills 5 for Miyu. This is a simple choice. I picked up on that. There's a place for that as well. Alright. So this is one of the first video game-ass things we've done. Miyu. Well, hold on. Who do we start with? Oh, waitress. LBRB. Got it. LBRB. LBRB. Waitress, chef, video game-ass video game. We got numbers? There's numbers coming up? Service is 6. Menu is 7. Hygiene is 5, 10. That sounds about right. Just got the normal ending of this game and I'm sad. Oh, I am an hour and, I don't know, 40 minutes into this. So is that, I should have asked, is that what you guys were playing? And I don't have to bother explaining to everyone what the game is. Mistake number 1. Don't assume no one knows nothing. What are your thoughts on it, VG Me? I'll be honest, I'm not much of a visual novel person, but if there's some video game to it, if there's something for me to sink my teeth into, that's even like a little short, then you got me. I'm here to play. I love the idea of it. I love the fact that there's like real places from Nihonbashi in it, right? I'm a big Osaka guy. I love Osaka. I love Japan, and I'm inadvertently wearing a Japanese t-shirt. The Iwashita Shinshoga. I just realized that. I just threw on something. So what are your thoughts on it? I want it to be more than just a visual novel, and I'm hoping like hell. There's just something for me to really get into. Tell me about it. What do you think? Let's open the cafe. I'm ready to rock. I think the game is fine, but very much VN roleplay. You can manage stats and accumulate big amounts of money if you play things well. I might be able to get by with that. I inadvertently started down this rabbit hole because of the Mister, right? So I'm not going to lift it up here, it's plugged in, but I picked up a Mister, technically a Mr. Pie, and started looking at Sega Saturn games I had never played that have translations, and Sakura Wars is one of them, right? So it's a visual novel plus, tactical RPGs. And it's a Danganronpa. I can do a visual novel if there's something to it. Or Doki Doki Literature Club, I was able to do it because it kind of subverted the form. It was an interesting take. So if there's just something to it, I can play it and I will enjoy it. Management tutorial. The gauge at the top shows the opening hours. Max at 8 hours. When the gauge is fully depleted, the day is over. Serve your customers well to earn more. Got it? Customers will show up over the day. Once they're seated, icons will appear above their head. Ready to order, waiting to pay. Both you and the maids can serve customers. Some frustrated customers can only be served by maids, though. That makes sense. We got a little bit of Tapper coming at us as far as video games is concerned. What other game was like this that I played not too long ago that was like a restaurant simulator? But Tapper is the first thing that comes to mind. Yeah. Customers will show up over the day. Once they're seated, icons will appear above their head. Ready to order, waiting. Yeah, okay, I just said that. Maids on waitress duty will take orders, serve, and take payments. While maids on chef duty will cook once they receive orders. You can help out by interacting with tables or the kitchen counter with the Z key A button. Of course, you can just leave it all to maids if you're feeling lazy. No, I won't do that. In the management skills, special service magic temporarily raises the amount of payment received from your masters and ladies. To activate the skill, you and your maids must work hard to fill up the skill gauge under the time gauge, right? Activate the skill during peak hours for best results. Makes sense. 3 of the cafe's dining tables have been badly damaged. The guy at the furniture store next door has promised to fix them in his spare time, but it might take a while. If you can go and help out at the furniture store, you might be able to get the tables repaired faster. That's what they're alluding to in the book that we saw earlier. Got it. All right, I'm ready. Let's go. I'm managing. Turn the volume up for me. Open. Itterashaimasen. What are we saying here? Like, itterashaimasen. Itterashaimasen. I'm not going to do it each time. Itterashaimasen. Dun, dun, dun. I'll get it. I'll take her order. I got it. 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 Take her order. I got it. I got it. Waiting on her food. Help out at the counter. Take her order. Take her order. Take her order. Okay, help out the counter. Pick up order. 2. Pancakes up. Heard, chef. Pick up order. Pick up on 3. How's the combat? How is the combat? The combat is brutal. Alright. Does this mean she only wants to be helped by the maid? Is that what the exclamation point means? I should be letting the maid handle it? Oh, look at this dude! Look at this cat. What is up, homie? I can play this. Yeah, this is enjoyable. Assault shotgun unlocked soon. Yeah, BFG. Any minute now, we're gonna get the BFG. I guess, I don't know why these people are getting irritated. Alright. Customer serves. This is sold. 7-7. Foie foie made buff. 1.12. Okay, cool. You all say goodbye to your last character. You're not very good at cleaning. Yes, that sounds about right. Otsukare-sama. I will. Let's get into the maid spreadsheets. I'm ready. I'm ready for this. All right. Hai, wakarimashita. Ganbarimasu. Saving up is definitely important. It might be a good idea to buy things that help us out at work. Yeah, fix the tables, right? Get a 3rd employee. But this is, I'm going to treat this like a real trip to Japan. I'm going to take all of the money and go throw it into the gachapon machine. Because that's what you do. That is how life... That is how life should be lived, right? Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's check out. Where's my spreadsheet? Where's my... Let's go. Where are my stats at? I want to go in the girls' locker room. I want to go in the girls' locker room. I want to go in the girls' locker room. I want to... There's no one here. We can go in there. It's fine. Just don't do anything creepy. We're allowed to go in there. Just look. I'm trying. I know there's a delay. I know there's a delay. Like, look, for the record, as someone who, within the past 10 years, accidentally went into, like, the ladies' locker room, it doesn't seem like there's no difference. There really isn't. It wasn't a locker room. It was a weird combination of bathroom, changing room type, but they were all stalls. I had been up for 30, it was a coding competition. I was up for like 36 hours. The doors were not labeled. I had to go to the bathroom. I walked in. I'm like, why are all these, what's all these stalls? Like, this is the weirdest. Where are the urinals? So I just went in the bathroom, and as I walked out, I realized, like, oh, this was the ladies. No one was in there. It was like 2 in the morning. But I've been in it. It's sometimes there's a couch in the ladies' room. I do know that. All right, where's my stats? All right, so you just together. Clean the cafe with me. At the risk of getting overly political, luckily it's like, 2023, and like I don't think we're in a position in the world where most people would say any. Is that person in the wrong bathroom? Like that's not something anyone's gonna say. In my case, yes. Yes, I was. I was not where I should have been. I was literally, again, I think at that point in time, if I had to do the mental math on it, right? Because when you get those 24-hour coding competitions, it's not like you roll out of bed and start coding, right? It's, you have the normal day. You go there, you have the interest. So, like, you're up for at least 12 hours before the start. And then at the end, it's not like you just go home and go sleep. You have, like, award ceremonies, all that shit. So, like, I was probably up for 30 hours at that point in time. They do get a couch. Yes, not all ladies' rooms do get couches, but I am aware that, yes, I have that on first-hand or second-hand accounts for people. Like, yeah, sometimes there'll be like a little seating area. And then the explanation I got when I asked about that was it's not unusual for there to be a bit of a longer wait for the women. People using the women's room to need the wait, so like there's sometimes a seating. It's for that, right? It's not like no one wants to sit down on the gross bathroom chair or whatever, but like, the turnaround is different as opposed to the urinal users, right? That's what do you want to call it? It's like a little, yeah. It's look, your typical men's room, 6 or 7 urinals. You can handle like a quick turnover, right? Like bang, 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 in and out, in and out, in and out. A couple stalls. The women equivalent, it's just mostly stalls, right? And it's a fact. This is what I was told. I will let you Google or Lycos or whatever you want to do to figure it out. But yeah, apparently there are seating areas occasionally, not in all, but in some ladies' restrooms. That was it. Let's wrap up for the day. Yes, let's wrap it up. My parents are always busy with work and stuff. This is okay. So this is where I said there's a lot of voice acting. This is not. Even someone who doesn't understand as little Japanese as I do will recognize that sodane does not mean so I've been cooking my own meals and eating alone for who knows how long now. That's not a literal translation. Nor is ha. It feels kind of weird to see customers eat my cooking. Oskare. Called it. You too, manager. It's getting dark. I'll walk you to the station. Maji. Yabai. It would mean I explain the time they're in there. They go, my wife is a weird exception. She never seems to be one of these people who are like, I'll go to the bathroom with you, other lady person. Like, she's just like, oh, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm always like, deuces, you go fucking go to the bathroom. I'm going to stay here and eat my food. I love my wife. So we should be walking slow. I use the analog joystick to its maximum effect. Apparently Apparently Miyu can't stroll at my pace. She cannot handle my slow jaunt past Bump and Ronald. Here we go. Ronald, dap it up with Ronald. What's up? Alright, so we do have to kind of walk at an upgraded pace here. Chotomate! Yeah. Konbini ikenai. Where is the convenience store? Isn't it over, near the sewer guy? We already go, yeah, family stop. Here it goes. And in fairness, it's a mouse and keyboard game. They might have thrown, like, maybe they threw controller support in after the fact and no one, I don't know. It wasn't an expensive game. Yep. Well, why wouldn't she? Word. Go-Go Ichihore meat buns are fucking dope. This is truth. For a few store updates had D-pad prompts for menus, but the D-pad didn't work. It's fun. It's a video. Look, video games are supposed to be fun, right? Like, I don't know. I don't mind. I quite like a little jank. It makes me feel better about, because Lord knows everything I produce has rough edges. It's not a lot of polish on anything I do. So it's, yeah, I think it came out in November. Something. But go Ichihorai meat buns and you got to go to Osaka for those. They don't. They're not all over the country. They're fucking money, man. Random convenience store meat buns are pretty good too. Yeah, they are. They're all right. Pizza buns are probably typically safer. They've been fixing soft blocks, or maybe some that still exist. Yes, someone said something about. I might have already gone past it though. Like, was there maybe one where it was like you leave the break room, you can't leave the break room? Yes, he is. Confirmed, Taltube. We are sneaking a pic. We're sneaking a pic. We're sneaking a pic of this chick. I know my first lock was before meeting Shiro. Okay. I read online after I played it, like I think 2 days ago. I'm like, is this a fucking visual novel? Like I'm Googling it, and then someone said like, hold on, I gotta be someone else.
Just be aware that there is a soft block situation where you're unable to leave the break room after the end of the first day.
Or something to that effect. So let's get janky. No judgment, dude. No, it is weird. いいえ、お疲れ様でした。また会ったね。Maybe I could take a little detour before heading home, but I should remember to sleep by midnight. It's not healthy to stay up late. Yeah, we're gonna take our money. Oh, I wish we could talk to people. That'd be cool. Make sure you're enough sleep. What do we got? So it's 10 p.m., so we don't have a lot of time. I have a little bit of food. I still have the yeah, it was. I might have to go look it up, but it was something like that. I swear it was something about day one, something like that. Do you want to make Einspanner coffee? Use coffee as a base, add sugar and whipped cream. It's sweet and looks real cute, but it's perfect for posting on social media. If you want to learn more, you can buy the recipe at the bookstore. Ooh. Dragon Star Karaoke Rainbow? Oh, word, the old man's best swing? Let's go to Super. Can we go inside? So Super Potato, we'll check it out. Super Potato, the second soft block was on day 8. Spent too many hours on a tasking character. Wouldn't sleep or rest. This is where the Mario statue should be, right? You have your Super Potato. I feel obligated to tell you that Super Potato is a bit of a ripoff. They have some cool stuff. They are certainly the ones who maybe are the only ones who have, like, in some of that condition, but they are so overpriced. Go to a book off, go to a hard off, go to it depends on what city you're in, but like go to a local shop, it'll be a lot cheaper. Summer is a perfect season for horror games. We're buying them at a higher price right now. Cool. But I do love going to a Super Potato. Your one stop for retro games. Let's go. Castle Rondo, right? So a Castlevania, Kibi's Fantasyland, so Kirby, Mithra, Maid Quest, Maids and Goblins, Ghosts and Goblins, Rekka, Maid Gear, Battle Robots, Maids in Adventureland. Wow. All right. So how much money do we have? We don't have enough to buy any game. Cool. Groovy. We're famous overseas too. After all, we got retro games from all over the world. Kirby is awesome. Agreed. I have sometimes you'll find yourself like in situations where you'll be like just buying random stuff, like in Japan. Kirby is kind of like our go-to. Was one of our go-to characters. Like you're getting something like, well, what are we gonna get? Like a Kirby one is nice, right? So like, get a Kirby thing. I'm trying to see if I have anything handy. I don't think I do. But yeah, Kirby is typically awesome. He's cute. What more could you want? They're good games. One of my favorite Super Nintendo games is Kirby Dream Course, right? That's a fantastic game. Oh, Kirby games are fantastic. What was was it? I should remember the name. I just played it like last year, this year. Was it Kirby Discovery? Played through all of that. Well, most of it. You tried your best but couldn't reach it. We need to borrow a broom. I didn't finish, like, after you go through Kirby... It's Kirby Discovery, right? After you go through all of it, then there's, like, another, like, now play through it again, and, like... I'm like, I don't know. What could you want the UFO power police? Yep. Please take another path. Alright. Alright, let's check out the arcade. Crane games, crane games, crane games, crane games. Let's play that game again. The magical whatchamabloat. It was a nice upgrade in the the NES Kirby. If you like Kirby, and who doesn't? I'm just throwing it out there. And you mentioning the UFO made me think of it, but part-time UFO. It was on iPad, and it should also be on Android now. I don't think it's on any consoles, but it might be. But that's a hellacious cute little game. Also have the NES Kirby. Not sure of the title anymore. I'm getting Taltube. I'm getting old, and I'm not remembering shit anymore. Certainly not game titles. But check out that part-time UFO. I think it is actually on Switch now that I said it out loud. It's a cute little game. It's made by HAL Laboratories. You know, worth checking out. High-class restaurant. Is there not a broom I can borrow? Like, what gives? Going to the soft map. Like, all of the gotchas are... We'll use the Scotch machine. We do like this one. Just like real Japan. Get all the gotcha. We already have this one. We already have Nyansuke. I know we could sell them at like Suragaya. Nyansuke. Suragaya definitely sells them in real life, like gachapon. Kirby Superstar, that sounds right. I think you might be right on that. Alright. We have now a complete set with Nyantaro. Groovy. Alright, let's go, I guess, at the thrift shop. At the thrift store. What's the difference between Suragaya? It's like, Suragaya is where you would go to sell, you could absolutely sell gacha shit at like a Suragaya. O'Donnell's Theater. Where's the thrift shop then? Let's bookstore. Let's power up for tomorrow. I need to check the attic to know if it can't be arsed. You need to have your video games handy, Taltube. Yeah, we wanted Espinier coffee, honey latte, caramel latte, soy latte. Let's get the Espiner, and then we'll... I don't know. Let's get the Magical Angel, right? We'll do that. Confirm. Off we go. Where's the thrift shop, though? Still only 10 p.m., so at least time isn't moving too quick. Corner shop. Presumably this is not the thrift shop, right? Want some ice cream? Sure. Umaibo. Takoyaki Umaibo. Word. Kari Kari-chan, Ramune Seri, word. Choco Cliff, potato chips. So this is it's like a Dagashi shop is what this is. This is more Dagashi than it is like a corner store. So this is like this Kari Kari-chan is probably a Gari Gari Kun, right? Gari Gari Kun. Premium chocolate cookie gift box. Choco Cliff. Those look like what Takano Sato? I always get them Tako no Mori. Which one's which? Either the mushrooms or the bamboo shoots. Corn potage. That's also a bomb flavor. All right, buy it. Yep. Buy it. Buy it. Buy it. It's important to have it. Dun 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 dun. All right. Yeah, got it. Why is it? Periodically, my controller just stops working. All right, leave. Where is the thrift shop so we can offload our stuff? Fua Fua, florist, shrine, Chinese restaurant, furniture. If there's a thrift shop, I don't know where it is. Let's visit the shrine then, I guess. Bow, bow, clap, clap, bow. This is the Inari shrine, I think. Looks like it. Yeah. Ishida Jinja. It's a Maiko. What's up, Maiko? Buy Umakuji? Sure. Neither. I don't feel strongly about either one. Alright. Alright, so you can't go and actually pray at the shrine? That's fine. We'll pretend. Where's the Teimuziwa? Alright, enjoy your nap, Taltube. Thanks for stopping by. Go to the Teimuziwa, right? Clean our hands. There is none. Omakuji, we bounce. We bounce. Thank you, Taltube. Dun, 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 dun. Chinese restaurant. Florist. Use versus rest. Use what? No. It's still 10 p.m., so time isn't really moving a ton here. Ah! Our figurine collection. Our poster collection, our game. Okay, so there are different things you can... Cool. Cool, cool, cool. That could be fun. Alright, I'm gonna try what I think that we should be able to set the gachapon at Surugaya. I'm just gonna try it. Nope. Can't sell here. Where's the thrift shop? Family Stomp, Karaoke Dragon Star, Old Man Swing, Super Potato. Have we not unlocked the thrift shop yet? Is that... So we can't go into the karaoke, that's fine. Dragon Star. Oh! Card games, got it. Let's get out of here. Dude with the Yu-Gi-Oh hair. Nice. Respect. Alright, so there's just not a thrift shop that I have run across yet. Maybe we have to wait for it to open. Alright. Time isn't really moving. I'm scared of us staying up too late though. That's my concern, dude. So maybe we will head home. It might not be the maximal use of our time. But, you know. Anyone in the break room? Let's get into the locker. Let's go to the locker room. Cafe, level up. Ooh. Not quite yet. But soon. Go to our apartment. Light. Decorate. Yansuke. Yansuke. Well, how do I change? Oh, here you go. No. Nyonso. Nyantaro. Sweet. We got no games. Use our computer? Nope, we're not. Alright, we'll wrap up. We'll go to sleep. Yeah, go ahead. That's fine. I know we have time left. But we're hoping this gives us a little bit of... We'll also pay dividends tomorrow. We got a big day. Turn off the lights. Because we're not animals. Make us a coffee. Try our new coffee recipes. What is that? Espresso, right? And then whipped cream. This is the Nama cream. That is whipped cream. All right, cool. So our base is espresso. And then on top of that, we throw whipped cream. Whipped cream. Isn't that the recipe? Sugar and whipped cream. Excuse me. Okay. How silly of me. Alright. Espresso. Okay. Whoa! What's going on here? Alright, hold on. Alright, espresso, sugar, whipped cream. Sugar, whipped cream, confirm. Drink it yourself. I guess we didn't do a very good job of making it. All the cats. Befriend the black cat. Befriend the black cat. Hello, black cat. Ah. Furniture store. Let's check them out. What's up, furniture bro? No matter how battered a piece of furniture is, I'll fix it up until it's reborn into something brand new. I skipped some other shit he said. I don't think we can work here right now. Chinese restaurant. What time does the cafe open? Like, are we not... Are we closed on Saturdays? Like, what's going on here? Should we not be 8 a.m.? Like, right, bright and early. What's the schedule? Is there a schedule I can set? Management. Preparations. Same thing. Waitress. Chef. Open her up. Let's go. You must get rest in order to open that cafe the next day. Oh, we're... This is the best game I've ever played. This is the greatest game ever. What more do you want? Taltube's gonna be so upset. Shiro changed into her maid dress. Despite not having opened the cafe yet, she looks very happy. Trollop. Alright, let's do this. Come on. I'm gonna fucking crush this. Oh, it's this dude! I know him from Twitter! Alright. How do I know if they want they want specific maid service? Is it the little exclamation point? I'm guessing I can help this dude. I'm guessing I can help this dude. Why is he frustrated? Oh, when they're frustrated, let the maid do it, I guess. Got it. That's the thing that's unclear to me. Is like when it's not okay for me to help out. Get her in. Turn these tables over. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. There we go. Hustle and flow. Look at this service. We're fucking killing it. All right, let Maid handle him. Hey! 9 and 9. A little bit less of a buff. 4,155. We cleaned the cafe with Shiro. We have enough to buy a Famicom game. Maybe we'll do that, and maybe we'll call that to be like a kind of a good semi-wrap-up point. I'm quite certain you won't. So this is like the scene from Tampopo, right? The ramen film from like 1981 or whatever it was, where they go to see how other ramen stores are doing it. This makes sense. That's what this is. This is a reference. This is clearly a reference to Tampopo. It's clearly a reference to the film Tampopo. Yeah, you don't want to go and wearing your colors like this. That's just going to start a gang war. This is a reference to the film The Warriors, when the warriors are walking through the orphans' territories, and the orphans tell them that they got to take off their jackets. That they come in peace. If you come in wear your colors, then we got to come down on you. This game has got levels. I don't know why I went to your shrine. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Jinja wo ikimashita. Jinja ni ikimashita. Word. Oh shit! Before that, we have a special ceremony to celebrate your arrival. Master, my lady, please follow my lead. This, yeah, it sure was. Omotenashinai! Oh, but are they? We've perfected all of our recipes so our food tastes great as is. But even to make it more delicious, let's cast a spell on it with all the love in our hearts. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. Moe moe miraku. Please enjoy your meal. Oishikatta! Oishii! Food here is really good. Hey, it's Shiro! Oh, we know everyone! It's been a while, hasn't it? And wow, I didn't think you'd get a boyfriend already. Snap. Nice to meet you, Master. I'm Suzuka, the most popular maid of this cafe. I used to work with Shiro at Fuwa Fuwa. Nice to meet you. Oh. There we go. Did you actually find someone? Well, I mean, what else is she gonna do? Like, if she's a maid normally, you'd expect her to go get a... Everyone's gonna go starve. Like, what do you want her to do? When Fuwa Fuwa had shut down, everyone was so upset. It was such a warm place, almost like a second home to us. We barely made any money, though, which meant we practically got paid in breadcrumbs. Haha. Back then, the owner said we could keep running the cafe as long as we could find a new manager, but that never ended up happening. Say, did you know when Shiro first came to the cafe, she was so shy, but she did become a totally different person and rose up the ranks to become the most popular maid in the whole cafe. Shiro's such a hard-working girl, isn't she? I don't work with her anymore, but I can tell that hasn't changed. Why don't you come back? Even though we don't work together, we're still friends. Is there anything I can help you with? Just say the word anytime. Come work at our cafe. You better take good care of Shiro, Mr. New Manager. Because if you ever make her cry, I'll spread the word and make you Electric Street's #1 enemy. That's unnecessary. Don't you forget, I'll visit Fuwa Fuwa when I have the time. Good luck. Well then, Master, my lady, I shall take my leave. Enjoy your meal.
店長さん、一緒に頑張りましょう。静香さんにもこのミラクルメイドカフェにも負けないように。
Let's burn it to the ground. Let's firebomb it. Let's firebomb it with our enemies in there. All right, we should have enough to go buy a game now, right? Right? I'm not crazy. No, 47. That's all we have is 47.35. Black cat. Befriend the black cat. $6,000. Ah. All right, maybe we'll save our money up. Do we need to eat? Because, like, I feel like we haven't eaten anything in days. We've been holding this yakisoba pan for several days. Do we have an energy? Normal, 84. Does that have to go down? Fucking Jungara music, let's go. Clam ramen. Clam. I'm alright. No. No, I'm alright. Clam ramen. Ew. No, we'll go to the Chinese restaurant. I know, it's... What do we need? Is there a broom? We had a broom last time, right? Where's the broom? Mineral water, high tea, midnight tea, red monster, premium Dawn Cafe, Dawn indulgent, low sugar. Let's get a tea. Bob and Ronald, what's up? So we bought a new recipe, but it's not like, now that I think about it, it's not like we put that on the menu. Like, does that impact our sales? Like, just, is it like a passive? Or do we have to actively put it on the menu? This panda is dope. Dan noodles, mapo tofu, shrimp dumplings, shumai. Do the dan noodles. Yeah. I came to study abroad in Japan because I love Japanese anime. I learned talking like my favorite anime character. Who's supposed to be Shampoo? She's probably supposed to be Shampoo. Let's visit the shrine. Just to keep up the shrine visits. So, I mean, so you say. I have been here though. Alright. So neither of the girls like me. I'm not surprised. I'm not necessarily trying to visit this from a romance angle either, so you know, who is shocked by that? Not I. Well, weren't we supposed to be able to like work here part-time to get our tables finished faster? Is there like, do I have to like leave in the middle of the day and not help out at the cafe? That's unclear to me. High-class restaurant. Let's go to the bookstore. Let's get another recipe or two. One dude said something about the Einspanner, so we'll. Oh, he doesn't have. Oh, we already bought. We already bought it. That's why. That's the one I bought. Caramel latte. I feel like we should have one of those. Right? Can we read our book that we bought? Oh, you can. Okay, you can read the light novel. The magic scheduler is glowing. Are you the Earth producer? Lilith, the young devil, held a leather black notebook in her hands, where all the colors of the rainbow shone between the pages. What do you mean, Ngwa? Ngwa? That's what I'm trying to ask, but we have no choice. Your decision. Make your decision before we die. Lilith let out a deep sigh and turned to stare at me with a serious look in her eyes. You have two choices. Either produce the magic angels, 12 idols who rule over the 12 horoscopes to fight against alien creatures and protect the earth, or die here in peace. Take your pick. Every time I cough up blood from my lungs, my vision grew blurrier, and as the world became dark, all of the idol concerts I've ever been to started playing in my mind's eye. Is this what people see when they die? Yeah, you go to an AKB48 show when you die. But this reminded me, throughout my gloomy, uninteresting life, idols were what showed me a bright, sparkling world. If I could support them and even save the world by doing so, then I'll be a producer. I'll use the love of idols to save the earth. There you go. Now we're talking. All right. Again, it seems like it's relatively... All right, so time is moving. I said, like, time really was... You got, like, forever in a day. Let's eat the Gari-Gari-kun here. So what's our normal? That number goes down. So that being 90, I thought, I was like, oh, we're at, like, 90% of our health. No, we're, like, at 90% exhaustion, probably. Closer to that than anything else. All right, we'll keister the money because I would like to buy a game. That would be ideal. But it's almost certainly not going to be today. Oh, what I want to give. All right, I'm gonna take. I'll stop here. Actually, let's go downstairs. Let's make the coffee. Do I have to make the coffee once, and then we can add it to the menu? I don't. Ask me anything. All right. So what's our recipe? Our recipe here is for caramel latte, milk caramel. Excuse me, espresso, milk, and caramel. Makes sense. Espresso, milk, caramel. Like magic. Caramel latte. Drink it yourself. Did we... Hey, last time it had question marks. Did we not make the Einspänner? Coffee sugar whipped cream. Coffee. Sugar. Whipped cream. We use espresso. That's right. Coffee, sugar, whipped cream. That's your Einspänner coffee. Got it. Okay, so now those are presumably going to be on the menu? Is that? Cafe, level up. Use 30,000. Yeah. Good. We leveled up. All right. We leveled up. We'll wrap up here. We'll head upstairs. We'll save. And then we'll see what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow in real life. Tomorrow in the game. Who knows? One or the other. I like that little bit of a shutdown music. But yeah, that's. I think that's where I'll stop today. We'll do our little bit of a wrap up. We will go ahead and we'll kick over everyone who's watching. We'll get to someone else who's playing the game. I don't know if Ginnerbaum's playing or not. But we'll see. I'll peek and we'll see what we're available to raid. So first off, big shout out. Thank you for TalTube. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for chatting. As always, if you're not watching TalTube doing Minecraft or living life wrong, TalTube is the world's greatest Minecrafter. I've never seen such minds in my life. He will absolutely blow your mind. Ginnerbaum is also available. Ginnerbaum does a lot of different streaming. Ginnerbaum and I occasionally play Phasmophobia. We played it last week. I'm hoping to play it again with him. He also does a D&D stream. He plays all kind of games. He plays Binding of Isaac. He's all over the place. He's all things to all people at once and has basically no accent whatsoever. If you hear an accent, you're wrong. There is no accent there, so make sure you're checking out Ginnerbaum. And VG Me, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for everything. Anyone who came by with VG Me's raid, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys had a good time or good enough time. It's video games, right? It's just video games, man. It's not important. To everyone else who's watching, I'd like to thank you for watching. I appreciate you watching me play video games. You did not have to watch me play video games. You could play video games yourself. You could have done something utterly unrelated to video games. You could have watched a movie. The one I referenced. You could have watched The Warriors, which is a retelling of... What is it? It's not of the Odyssey, but I think it's a retelling... maybe it is of the Odyssey. But it's a 1970s film that is essentially a retelling of a Greek story... of a group of, I think it was Spartans who had like travel back to Sparta and run into like all of these different encounters. It's basically a gang in New York that's got to get from Central Park back to Coney Island, and all the other gangs are out to get them because they think that they killed someone important. It's really weird and interesting. It's a fascinating film. Gloria Vandenberg is in it. But it's Gloria Vandenberg? Yeah, I think it's right. Whatever. Super fascinating film. The Warriors. Feel free to check it out. To everyone who wasn't watching me, I'd like to thank you for not watching me. I appreciate when people don't watch me because I appreciate when people leave me the fuck alone. Let's see who's available to raid. Who speaks English? Who is maybe playing games? Minato Neptune. Oh, Paperweight's still playing too. Let's see. Minato Neptune. Who should we go to? Let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and we'll raid Paperweight. I hope everyone has a good day. Peace out and deuces. We'll catch you out there. Be well, be safe, behave, be excellent to each other, be aggressive, be aggressive. Thanks.